Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back for episode 7 of What If Season 2. The last episode was beautiful, and again, we got a little tease just before the credits with Strange showing up to recruit Kahori for what? I don't know. Is this all going on behind the Watcher's back? This time though, he didn't seem all that surprised, unlike what happened with Peggy when Wanda sucked her through out of her universe into theirs. He was very taken aback by that. But Strange showing up and kind of be like, hey, I've been looking for you. The Watcher continued narrating like nothing was different. Just wondering if Strange is operating on his own, or if the Watcher is kind of like, hey, something weird just happened with Peggy. We might need to assemble the Guardians yet again. I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. Let's go ahead and strap in. If you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you got a Maryland channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes of our reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover in the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage to try to make it worth your while, so you're always support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reaction, at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 7. What if Hela found the 10 rings? Here we go. This one I've really been looking forward to. This is one of the ones I saw in the trailer and I was like, dude, I have to see this.
In a campaign of fire and blood, King Odin sought to unite the 9 realms under the throne of Asgard. His chief weapon in the conquest that built his empire, his executioner and firstborn daughter Hela, the goddess of death. One by one, the branches of the world's tree fell under their control. But Hela hungered for more.
There comes a point in time, my dear, when a warrior must lay down his sword and give up the fight.
And if I refuse?
Then you will be made to.
No!
Unable to quench his daughter's thirst for blood, the All-Father opted to contain it and imprisoned her in hell. In this universe, Hela's insolence inspired another idea.
You wanting me to give up the fight when that's all you ever raised me to do?
Oh my
Oh, is she gonna get the Thor treatment? Banished to Earth to repent?
appreciation for life.
Damn.
I now take from you your power.
Father, you cannot do this to me.
Oh, shit.
No, I cast you out.
Okay.
Whosoever wears this crown, should she know mercy, shall possess the power of Hela.
Who's gonna find that crown? Dude, watch it be Shang-Chi's mom. Because I know, like, you know, with the 10 rings, I'm pretty sure in the trailer we saw she teams up with Wenwu. Oh, or never mind.
Like the 10 rings that fueled his power, Xu Wenwu knew all too well the most powerful forces on Earth often come from beyond.
Tell me he can't wield it though. Like, he could probably put it on, right? But like, is he worthy of the powers of Hela?
But Wenwu was about to discover someone far more intriguing had fallen from the heavens.
What an entrance.
I do appreciate a man who's brave enough to attempt jewelry.
Most people do well to fear me.
Same, but you see, darling, I'm not most people. I'm the goddess of death.
Did you forget you
That
don't?
usually gets
Yeah.
a bigger reaction. Well,
Oh,
Take her.
yeah, yep, she did.
here we go.
Wow. Gotten so used to fighting with your helmet.
Show mercy on me. I'm just a helpless woman.
She's just gotta rely on her instincts. There we go. Ooh. She was about to live up to her name right there.
It is not of this realm.
Nor are you.
Ooh.
If I only had my crown, it would be you.
If I only had a brain.
Then show me.
Escorting me to the instrument of your own demise. I can't decide if you're brave or stupid.
Don your crown.
Just like Thor, she did not listen to what was going on when she got cast out.
It is, it's really, yes, well, it's really lodged in there, isn't it? Father, please don't do this to me.
It's already been done. She dislodges both her arms and they're still just connected to it.
I would be honored if you would join me for dinner.
Yeah, I guess I've been subjected to worse forms of torture. Colour's not bad. At least your blood won't stain it when I slit your throat.
For some, red is actually the color of good
Wait, does he
fortune.
fall in love with Hela
Others
instead?
wear it on their wedding day.
Wedding day? I didn't realize you meant to make my imprisonment a life sentence.
I am not proposing marriage, but an alliance. I see in you a fighter, Hela.
My father once saw the same. Soon as my ambition outgrew his own, he called me a monster. And in time, you will as well.
No, because I am not your father.
Well, that would be good. Otherwise, this would be really, really weird. But you can call me Daddy.
I just know what I want.
And what is it that you want?
Oh my god!
Sweet dreams!
I want her alive.
You gotta admit, he's probably still slightly aroused.
What, are you saying you know a way to get out of here? Oh, I'm sorry. Is that your... Sorry, I was under the impression I was talking to your face.
Nice.
I guess you're not the first arse I've ever followed into battle.
Hey, what's up, Watchy?
Into the wood? It won't be as
Into the
civilization
woods.
ever miles.
Into the woods.
Enchanted.
All right, so she's going to this village instead. I forget what it was called.
Run? What do you mean run? From what? I've not survived 1,000 years of war to die at the hands of foliage.
Yeah, but like we struggled in a car getting through this thing. That's one fast fucking horse. Nice.
Did you hear that?
Oh,
Kill yourself! I command you!
you command nothing here. Jesus. Dude, this is, I just like, where's Shang-Chi 2? That should have been something they doubled down on so fast. God, I love that movie.
She has fallen from my view.
Oh, shit, he can't see in here? That's curious. I don't remember the mom's name. I also don't remember
I am
this
Jai
place's
Yu.
name.
I speak for the Elder Council of Ta Lo.
Hello,
I am
thank
Hela.
you.
Know who you are. Your compatriot filled us in.
Oh, I was like, who?
Our realm is a border protecting the people of Earth from threats of the underworld. Threats like you.
I assure you, I mean no
Interesting.
harm. My quarrel's with a man named Wenwu. Well, technically it's with my father. Also, my dad has this new girlfriend, Frigga. She's a dreadful woman, not really a fan of hers either. So, yeah, it's just those three.
Jesus.
So,
One cannot fend off darkness with more darkness. Only light.
it's just a bit esoteric is all. But if you were to teach me your practice,
And why would we agree to do that?
you are sworn to protect this realm from the underworld, and I am the goddess of death.
She's so mouthy in this episode, or just in this iteration. I mean, I don't remember her being this gabby.
Jayi, you cannot be serious.
Fear not. We have methods.
Then again, that was a Hela that had just been locked away and punished for God knows how long. This one's still been young, free, and just fresh off of this downfall. Technically, we never met That Hela.
Are dead at the hands of these mortals?
There is one who is in possession of a great power that could even destroy a god.
If such power indeed exists on Midgard, there's no telling what its people could be capable of, and our age of peace might be short-lived.
Wow, yeah, this is the rash Odin.
Oh, I should very much like to learn to do that. Maybe not with the flowers, though. Knives would be much more serviceable. Or fire, even. Or perhaps, and just hear me out now, knives ablaze in fire. There's really not a lot of room for me to move up here.
Focus, unity, peace. Only through them will you discover what it is you truly seek.
Dude, this just screams like season 1 of Legend of Korra to me. Trying to teach Korra airbending, quite literally airbending.
Practice.
I told you to overthrow Wenwu.
For what?
So I can take his 10 rings for myself.
For what?
So I can assume the throne of Asgard and continue my conquest of the universe.
And when all the realms across the cosmos have finally been conquered,
Ooh.
That's enough!
No! Father,
Oh.
why did you chain him? He means you no harm.
Not yet. The king must tame his threats to ensure that they fight for him.
what is it you hope to find at the end of your next
Wow.
Freedom. Freedom from control. The freedom to choose my own path.
Now you're ready to begin. As you can see now, everything in life pertains to our practice. And our practice pertains to everything. The folds in a piece of paper, the breath in your lungs. When your mind is at peace, you can see the lessons. And when you dare to live the lessons, then you become a master.
That was a badass frame right there, man.
Hela. Impressive armor. I missed the dress though.
Leave this place and never return.
I am your father and your king. You will obey.
You had your throne, so you threw away your sword, forgetting that she was your own daughter. I will no longer be party to your conquest.
Perhaps you have forgotten. I stripped you of your crown. Without it, you are nothing.
We need to separate him from Gungnir.
Who's Gungnir?
That.
That
Dude, let's go.
A wise woman once taught me that darkness cannot fend off darkness. Only light can.
And we are here to prove her right.
I knew I should have locked you away when I had the chance.
Shame.
Hey, you're not
Always
wrong.
Go with your first instinct.
She's got some good ones here and there, though. God damn. Nice. Jesus, man. Come on.
Fire knives.
She finally got her fire knives. Dude, seeing wartime Odin is pretty badass, though. But, like, you could just see how fearful and hypocritical he was with how he treated Hela and how he is at this time and this day and age. All those seeds, we got to kind of see elements of those in the Thor films, and this is fun to see this change of pace.
End this violence once and for all.
Ooh, she becoming worthy?
Since when does my daughter pass on a chance to end her life?
No god should have dominion over death who has so little appreciation for life.
No. Dude. It's like Saluna. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, he's alive. I thought she just destroyed his ass. He almost got the Piccolo treatment, dude.
The throne is yours if that is indeed what you seek.
Only from there can I unmake your empire. It will take time, eons even. But when I'm finished, the 9 realms will know freedom. And the cosmos soon thereafter.
No,
Whatever has
wow.
happened to you, my child?
I gave peace a chance.
The Ten Rings and the armies of Asgard forged an alliance and built an empire that would span the cosmos. An empire not of conquerors, but of liberators. Liberators.
Whoa,
whose
holy fuck.
would forever prove even the darkest of hearts can come to know peace.
Holy shit, dude. That was epic as hell. Oh, my God, that was awesome. That was badass. The story that was being told, the lessons that were being passed on, as well as the kind of the story of Hela that we didn't quite get to see about this past that she had. You know, if she had been given the same opportunity to fix herself and to grow that Odin later gave to Thor, how would she have turned out? Had Thor done exactly what he did and then he just sealed Thor away, locked him away, just like he did Hela instead? That's a fun little what if, a little like question to kind of ponder as well. You know, had Odin tried to hone and sharpen this sword through this lesson rather than out of fear of her strength like he did, seal her away and write her off as somebody who would never be able to change or grow when he's the one that made her this way anyway. You know, melding Wenwu into the story was really interesting because again, it's been a minute since I've seen Shang-Chi, and even like going back to like when he was like at his pinnacle with the rings themselves, he very much so was about his little kind of warpath. What Butterfly Effect kind of went through, because he seemed pretty chill. He seemed to be about maintaining peace. Like, it seems like a different kind of Wenwu than we were introduced to before, unless I'm just not remembering. Definitely once he met his wife, you know, later Shang-Chi's mom, you know, she really grounded him back down and created what they were. So, like, it's interesting to see that he was kind of in a place like that already without establishing that relationship. And then him courting Hela and the way that they kind of were I would dare call that flirting from both of them, even though she like rapidly bashed his head to that counter the moment she got a chance. But then again, her ambitions, her drive leading her towards Ta Lo to then be checked and put in her place and forced to reflect upon herself about why she's doing the things she's doing. Is it for revenge? Is it for her? Is it because of Odin? What is it at the end of the day that she truly wants beyond these superficial things that she wants to obtain? Like these little milestones that she's created in her head. What is the true thing that will bring her solace and contentment? And in the end, that's being able to make her own choices, to be able to be free of the life that Odin pulled her into. Much like with Sylvie and all this sort of thing that we saw with Loki, you know, where she was very young and she came in and had this label slapped upon her by the TVA, and they created their own worst enemy by doing exactly what they were doing. And Odin very much so did the same thing. And even in this whole little thing, it was like you take the things you fear You take these weapons, you hone them and train them to obey you, to fight for you. So that's all he saw in her, in this wolf. I forget if that was actually Fenrir or not. I can't remember if that was some other wolf or if it actually was Fenrir. It was Fenris, sorry. Close enough. But I like that we got to kind of see that innocence in both of them broken and molded by Odin. We got to see kind of, again, this Odin that we've heard tale of that we never quite got to see in the Thor films because that was ages and ages and ages ago. You know, they talk about Odin in his older days and how more ruthless and kind of stern and just kind of jagged that he was, and over time he had kind of laxed. You know, by the time Thor had come about and Loki and all that, you know, he had mellowed out a little bit. You know, taking that frost giant, things get a little chiller around the house. It's interesting to see that juxtaposition between then and now from the way we've seen the story play out. But we see him come in and force this child who just was happy playing with her dog, and he saw that dog as well. I was like, huh, both these would be really great weapons. But that very acknowledgement shows that he also feared what they would be capable of unchecked. So he asserted his control. He asserted his power over them both. And then, just like the TVA, created his own enemy. You know, she got so bloodthirsty. She got so lost in being his sword, to being his fighter, that she didn't know anything else. It's just the problem with the way that he was at the time. It's just, I don't know. It's just an interesting way to explore that dynamic, and then seeing her have to unlearn all of that through this peaceful, reflective training that Ta Lo and those denizens instructed her through, and seeing her learn their airbending was just so much fun. It is so elegant. It's so, again, counter to the Hela that we know, and it makes this story, it's one of the things that I really do enjoy about these what if stories, is when we get these kind of great little magical pairings like this that work out so nicely, and then seeing her become worthy, and then taking her helmet back while not needing it in the fight, but also relying on other people rather than going things alone. We see her just kind of tear down all these walls and then use all of her strengths, all these lessons to her advantage with her alliance with Wenwu, with the training she got at Ta Lo, and then she became, like Thor, in the moment, in the end, worthy and bested Odin. Like that whole, like, kind of reflective, that appreciation of life turned her deathly garb holy, and she shined. It was great. It was great. And then when her and Wenwu joined forces, Asgard and the Ten Rings take to the cosmos to defend it, to protect it from those that would force themselves upon others, establish true freedom across the galaxies. And seeing that little shot of Gamora about to be taken by Thanos, and here they are riding on their steeds along the Rainbow Bridge, coming in to stop that from happening. It was just fun, man. It was just really, really well done. Again, I think my only hang up is just like the forcefully injected comedy throughout, but that's always been a strong, contentious relationship that we've had with the MCU over the last couple of years. But guys, what'd you think of the episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you got Merrill channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York, Scott Melito, Robert Aguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and JoJo. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.